Good morning. I am Coimbatore THIRUMOOLAR Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now I am going to speak about idol worship. Idol worship in Hinduism. Many other religious people are attacking idol worship in Hinduism. Actually, there is a science behind it. It is not mere bigotism. So, what is a science? This idol worship takes one stage by stage from gross to subtle. So, first of all, if any person wants to know about anything, some comparison is done. You see, like this, that is there. So, likewise, only this knowledge it is Shupta Arivu. The Arivu the knowledge in the first instance needs something for identification. If you find out this and like that, that is there. If you compare, people will understand very quickly. That is the first level. And from there, when the child or when the aspirant or the grows up, then he will slowly change from that stage to next stage. This is a way of teaching also. In school also people will be shown, you see this and see this, for pictorial understanding, for visual aids. Now you can say simply as visual aids. For teaching people, you are using visual aids, and from there you are taking them to higher stages. In this same stage, the Hindu religion, it is not at all a religion, it's a way of life. To distinguish it from other religions. Other religions came only 2000 years and 2500 years, that's all. There is only 50 generations. So what happens, maximum 50 generations, before that there is no religion. So it's only a way of life. Hinduism is a way of life. When other religions came to existence, to identify, to differentiate Hindu way of life, Indian way of life from other religions, the name Hinduism, that is beyond the Sindhu river, where the area was demarcated as Hinduism. In Sindhu, then from Sindhu it became Hinduism. There is no Hinduism. It was Indian way of life. Indian culture is the oldest one. The people acquired a spiritual knowledge, and then they wrote down all these, and his name was Veda. Veda means knowledge. With, to learn, Veda means knowledge. So the Vedas are expression of knowledges. The four Vedas do not stand only for this worship. They are including Ayurveda, in astrology, and there all kinds of knowledge are there in Vedas. So the idol worship in Hinduism is very scientific. It takes from gross to subtle. In the first instance, there are 4 stages in Hindu idol worship. One is Pratyahara worship, that is worshipping the forms of idol shapes of their own Gurujis. Is a mark of respect. After they get samadhi, they make the idol of the Gurujis and worship. So it is a mark of worship, and anniversary functions and all these. This idol is worship. So this is the respect to great Gurujis, masters, and great personalities of their ancestry. And from that stage, when you go a higher stage, the second stage is a Rupa worship. That is, they are worshipping the shapes which have 4 hands, 8 hands. There is nothing. All representation of philosophy. Vinayaka, he is Omkara Rupaya Namaha. He is the shape of, he is a personification of Omkar. Omkar is the first and final sound. It is the mother of all sounds. It is the sum total of all sounds. This is a one syllable sound which represents and which activates all your seven adhara, six adhara plus sahasrara. So this is the cause of creation. So this elephant spells the Omkar very clearly. So the elephant head is put. The big stomach, everything is within God to represent that. And four hands with the trunk, fivefold activities: creation, preservation, dissolution, this concealing and revealing. These are the five principles. So when the people look at this, and the idol will teach them lesson. The idols will teach them lesson. This is. So they are the philosophical representation. They are the gross of the subtle philosophy. Gross representation of the subtle philosophy. They are a pictorial explanation of the subtle philosophy. They work as visual aids for understanding the subtle. The subtle you cannot see, you cannot touch, you cannot smell. If you say God is like that, ordinary people cannot perceive that. When they get mature enough, then they will accept. Till that time, they want an object of worship. It gives them an emotional support system. You worship of these idols, and they lend support, emotional support. Moreover, these philosophical forms help them to cross to the next stage. From this, there is a higher stage, is Arupa Rupa. For example, Jyoti worship where Ramalinga Valalar. There is Arupa Rupam. It comes under Arupa Rupa. Sivalinga and Jyoti worship come under Arupa Rupa. They have a shape, Rupa, but not a fixed shape, not a particular shape. So this is above this worship, Rupa worship, idol worship. So this is this Jyoti, light, stands for illumination, knowledge. And Sivalinga is a subtle form. This is representing Shiva, male, and Shakti, female energy merger. So this male and female energy merger alone beggars all kinds of creations, including man. 84 lakh creatures are there. They are very much classified. Such and such lakhs in water, so much lakhs in land, and so much on this air. This is very much clearly explained. Now the scientists are finding lakhs and lakhs of these creatures in this world. So all these come out of only male-female union. So the male, a symbol of male union, female union, is not an object of condemnation. If you, how can you then you call marriage very? You are celebrating marriage. That is, marriage leads to male-female union only. From that you beget children. The posterity generation of all these living beings are. So this is worshipped as a symbol of creation. Not only that, the symbol is also present in the atom, the form of nucleus, in the light blue color. One scientist found out that. The atomic structure is, if you write this inside the atom, it matches. So all science. So Shiva is, the God is inside the atom. He is atom of atomic. He is atom to atom. So this is represented by Sivalinga. There is three parts. Very great science is there. It has three parts, representing Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and this Avudai representing Parashakti. The great science. These are explained in Agamas, Ajida Agamas, and some other Agamas. The procedure is there. After that, one crosses to Aruba worship. Then he has to pass on to the Aruba worship. Then he knows God is colorless. God is you cannot see, you cannot touch, but it is the energy form. And the energy, when it is rest, potential energy is called Siva. It is always meditating. And the dynamic energy is called Parasati. One and the same energy, and just like a sun and rays, and just like flower and good smell, one and the same energy existing, and this is the final form of worship. So this is some Christians, some Muslims are criticizing if they know the secret. This is elevating. 4 steps are there. If you get on to this, the 4th step will land to the this formless God. So this is state. But most of the Hindus, they don't they step only on first step and don't go to next. That is the problem. So in this also, the worship also is divided into Sarya, Kriya and Yoga and Jnana. In the first Rupa worship, Sarya. In the second stage, Kriya. The third stage is Yoga. And it leads to Jnana. Jnana means pure knowledge, absolute. THIRUMOOLAR says, Arivu Sivam Irandanbar Arivular. Siva is none other than the consciousness. Anbu Sivam Irandanbar Arivula. Siva is nothing but love. Love means it is divided selfish love, above that, third party love, above that, love towards animals, above that, love to even plants. So such is the form of God, Shiva. So this is only the idol worship is lifting man from the gross to subtle by stage. And yoga is also making him realize from the gross to subtle to grass. Yoga also lifts man from gross to subtle. Sivayogi is a scientific process of lifting person from idol worship stage by stage to the consciousness, highest consciousness. To connect with that highest consciousness is yoga. I am teaching this yoga in different levels. Those who are in need, contact me. Thank you.